Hot PPI, Carl. Yields go down, stock market goes up right now. I'm still not afraid of inflation, despite all the talk about it. Take a look at the sectors here. Banks doing okay today. That's nice to see. We've had titanic numbers, but not a lot of price movements recently in the banks. Tech's new high there. Energy okay. Industrial's also up fractionally. Nice little mix in terms of the markets. I don't normally put up the earnings beats, but remember, the market is expecting titanic earnings expectations right now. And on average, companies have been beating about 20% the last 2 or 3 quarters, and they've got to keep that up. And so far they are. I mean, look at this is the percentage they're beating. We've had analysts not even come close to some of these estimates today for Bank of America, PNC, and Citigroup. The most bullish analysts were not as high as the actual numbers came in. This is really quite amazing if you look at these numbers. And there's a variety of reasons for it, but the important thing is the market believes it. If you look at the board here and what we're doing here, most of these stocks are holding up fairly well today. Citigroup, remember, if you look at the chart of Citigroup, Citigroup, remember, was $80 a few weeks ago. So these stocks are well off of their highs. In fact, they hit their highs really in the earlier part of the year in February and March. But at least they're holding up okay. If you look at the bank KBE, the bank ETF here, these stocks all had 50% run-ups, 50% in the last quarter of last year and the first quarter of this year on expectations of higher interest rates. There it is. And they topped when the 10-year topped in February and March. And they haven't been able to get above that really since then. So there's your primary mover for the overall market. In terms of BlackRock, Larry Fink, terrific this morning, as he always is. And can I just point out, I know we obsess about Robinhood all of the time here. Who really has the money? BlackRock manages $9 trillion in assets. Vanguard manages $7 trillion in assets. Charles Schwab manages $3.8 trillion. Robinhood manages $80 billion. 1% of what BlackRock and Vanguard manage. Now, Robinhood has a lot of wonderful investors that have a lot of small amounts of money. BlackRock and Vanguard and Schwab have a lot of investors that have much larger accounts that are there. I'm just pointing out where the actual money is and perhaps where we sort of focus some of our observations overall here. Meantime, the IPOs keep coming. Kenny Dichter's behind me, just rang the bell for his company, went public a little while ago. But we've got 15 IPOs trying to raise almost $4 billion. People said it's got to slow down from the first quarter. It's not. Here's what I don't like. Year to date, the average IPO is up 18%. But aftermarket means what happens on the day after the first trading. It's down. The average IPO is actually trading down after its first day, about 9%. That's very disappointing. Why? Because it means the average guy who gets in on the first day is not making any money. Only if you get in before and start trading on the first day do you make money. And only 53% are actually above their IPO price right now. Is that good or bad? It should be above 60%. So a little bit of disappointment here. Yes, lots of IPOs. Yes, first day pricing, fabulous. After that, not so great. You want to keep an eye on that. We've got some big ones this week, though. We've got, by the way, take a look at Krispy Kreme. I just want to point out, Krispy Kreme is a good example. $17 prices, closes at 21 on the first day. Okay, it's 17 again. You see, it's still not a lot. It's better. It's made some money. It's not losing money. But you see what happens. All the money is made on the first day there. Meantime, this week, a lot of them, I mentioned 15 of them. I'll just point out the one of them, F45 Training. Big global tech franchise, 20.3 million, 15 to 17. Should price tonight. And maybe we'll see Mark Wahlberg. Who knows tomorrow, Carl? That would be a lot of fun. Bring some celebrities back on the floor. Remember when that happened all the time? Every day, yeah. Movie stars were coming down here. Yes. You know, the Marvel Universe people. I miss that. Bring them back.
I'd like that very much, Bob. Yeah, we'll see if Wahlberg will maybe come to the mic. Maybe Kramer can chase him down.
Oh, my God, yes. Done.
Bob, thanks.
Okay.
Bob Pisani.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.